Well, right now we are cooking with Brandon and gearing up for Thanksgiving a week and a half away. So do you have your dinner planned yet?
And of course, what about the sides? Instead of going traditional, why not change it up this year? Chef Brandon Fay is here with some ideas for a Thanksgiving snack bar. Good morning.
Smells delicious.
Good morning.
There's something heavy around your neck.
Yes.
What is this?
Congratulations. You are one of like the 50,000 people who finished the New York City Marathon last weekend.
It was super exciting. It's a week later, and I've still got.
You still runner's high?
Yeah. Actually, I haven't taken this off.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you've done it. This is your fifth one.
My fifth year in a row. Super excited, and the fact that I've finished it every year, it's emotional. I love it, and it's a great honor. Yeah. I'm really, really grateful that I'm able to finish the entire thing.
Look at you, and of course you can still be funny.
Oh,
yes. Amazing. And what did you eat after? What did you eat after
a lot
the
of
marathon?
food. I had pasta. Some people carb load before. I carb load after. If I could, I'd actually carb load during.
Right. Yeah. That is so funny.
I'm the one that like runs along the route. I look for like the munchkins and the donuts.
Yes.
It's like a street fair festival.
Exactly. Well, and that's why, Cindy, we should do it next year.
Oh yeah, that is not going to happen. But I'm going to cheer you on next year. Hey, Brandon, now that I know you're a marathon runner.
Yes.
Please do.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And we're so happy you're here because it smells delicious. We're starting with sweet potatoes.
Yes. Yes, we are. Well, so we got the Thanksgiving snack bar. So basically, we just took the traditional stuff, but we put a nice twist on it. So this isn't your mother's traditional snacks, right? Traditional, what you got going is sweet potato casserole, but we did a nice twist. So what we do is, you know how you have a casserole and it usually has like those fall flavors and Thanksgiving flavors like syrup and spiced pumpkin and pecan nuts. What we do here is we take a sweet potato and we're going to cut it with a mandolin, right? And we want like a nice, just like that, okay? And we want to get nice and thin. And what we do is we're going to put this inside a maple syrup.
Oh, this is straight maple syrup?
Straight maple syrup. And all I do is add a little bit of oil, and then this is, smell that? That is heaven. That's you've got some nutmeg, some cinnamon.
It smells like
ginger.
Like fall right there.
Right, doesn't it?
Yes.
Right now, you get those memories being a kid when you're at the table, and all of a sudden they put the sweet potato casserole in front of you. So what we do is we're gonna let that just like marinate and get it nice and all the flavors folded in there, right? And all you're gonna do is, this is pretty simple. You're gonna take this, put it into a muffin pan, right? And what I want to do is, I'm going to stack those, right? And fill them all up. And then we're going to add a nice crumble on top. This is a pecan crumble. That's just simple. It's flour, brown sugar, pecans.
And you put that on the top.
And I put that on top. I did a little bit of melted butter. And you're going to mix these up. And you're going to put that right on top of here. Just nice crumble texture to it, right? That's going to round it out. And then what you do is you put it in the oven for about 325 for about 30 to 40 minutes. What you're looking for is nice, tender sweet potatoes. Once you get that going, you take it out, and over here, you know how you used to put marshmallows on top?
Yes.
I did. Marshmallow fluff.
Nice.
Wow.
Marshmallow fluff. So you got sweet potato stacks. And it's really cool. When friends come over, you just give them a little stack. You're like, here you go, enjoy.
So now, do you use a fork with this?
Or you just shove the whole thing in your mouth?
You know me, I'm old school. I just grab it.
All right.
And just eat. Those are ready to go. You got all your you're gonna get a throwback right there to when you were a kid at Thanksgiving.
And just real quick, when you put the thing in the maple syrup, how long do you marinate?
A quick marinade. You just want to make sure you coat the sweet potato really nicely.
Delicious. Right? What's next? The pumpkin.
You go to the market, you go to the grocery store, and you see these like cool little mini pumpkins, or you see like these heirloom squashes. These are called sweet dumplings, actually. Do you ever wonder what you do with them?
Yes.
What can you do?
You're going to teach us.
Right? Okay, this is super simple. You take tin foil, you wrap it around your mini pumpkin. Put this in the oven, 45 minutes to an hour on 350. What you want to look for is that soft consistency right here. Okay, after that, you take it out, teach you a cool trick. You're just going to cut the top part off, just like that, okay? And what's great about this is, not only is it functional, and you can put something inside of it, but it's also edible. What you're then going to do is you're going to scoop it out, right? Just like that. And then when you finish scooping it out, you're going to want to stuff it, right? And what we stuffed it with is a quinoa salad. And you know what's in the quinoa salad? So the quinoa salad is dried cranberries. You got quinoa, which, by the way, a lot of people think quinoa is like really, really hard to make. It's very easy. It's boiled water, quinoa, boom. Then we're going to get some roasted vegetables. We got some squash in there, some apples, right? We roast those off with some parsley and some sage. Mix that all together, and then you're going to stuff the pumpkin just like that.
Oh, cute.
That looks amazing.
Your friends walk in, you just hand it right to them, you can eat it.
Not to speed you up, but we have one more thing, and we only have about a minute and a half left.
Well,
so this is the stuffing.
We're going to do the traditional stuffing, but we're going to do it untraditional. We take an apple, we cut the top off, we get a little melon baller, and then we're going to scoop out the inside, hollow it out just like that, right?
And that's what we're going to stuff it with.
And that's what we're going to stuff. So we're going to stuff an apple with stuffing as opposed to an apple stuffing. And then what we do is traditional stuffing. Now listen, you can get some cornbread. You can go to the store and buy some baked stovetop stuffing mix. You want to put some celery, some carrots, some onions, right? We're going to put some roasted, we can put some rosemary, some thyme, a little bit of chicken stock, right? We're going to put this on a low flame. We're going to let all those roast down. We're going to sweat out the vegetables and the sausage, and then we're going to add.
This is cornbread or what?
This is cornbread.
Oh,
okay.
yum.
If you don't have cornbread, stovetop stuffing. Then after you let that set, you're going to add some eggs, some Parmesan cheese to bind it together. And
How many eggs do you usually put in?
Depending on how big of a batch you're making, I use 6 eggs and also made a dozen of these.
Okay.
So there's a big batch I made. This is what my stuffing looks like. I put it in there. I drop this, and this one's ready to go.
Oh, okay.
Put that in the oven with the apple.
With the apple.
With the apple.
Okay.
Right? You're going to cook it again. After you sweat and cook the stuffing, you're going to put it inside the apple and then roast it. Look at that! Look at that deliciousness.
And how long do you cook it?
You want to make sure you get a nice char on the outside. And also, by the way, here's a great tip. You want to wrap the apple with tin foil. Because when you put it in the oven, when you cook it, it tends to break down a little bit. So the tin foil is going to keep it together. And it's also going to act as a nice way to cook the apple straight through.
And it's soft, and then you can eat the apple afterwards. Delicious.
Just so you know, all these recipes are going to be on our website at cbsnewyork.com.
Thank you, Brandon.
Yeah.
So good. So good. We're ready for Thanksgiving. And thank you for joining us this morning. CBS 2 News is back tonight at 6:30 and 11.
You can check out all the headlines from home at cbsnewyork.com. For Vanessa and the entire team, I'm Cindy Hsu.
I'm Andrea Grymes.